Okay, so today we're going to be taking a trail that is a multi-use walking, biking, kind of anything trail that's going to head up the hill here. Ends up actually at a jump park that I found the other day when I was out just exploring by myself. So I figured it'd be a good one to kind of show video. Fun trail to come back down as well. And last night when I came back down, it was dark, and I'm glad I had my light with me because that made a huge difference. So first thing, at the end of the campground here, we have this nice little beach. So I might as well come show this off while I'm down here. Sandy beach. It's a nice part of the river where there's really kind of no rapids. It's kind of a slowed area. Quite often there's people down here. But yeah, if you want to go for a dip in the nice mountainous water, this would be a good place to do it. Again, farther out you do have a bit of a current and some kind of rapids I wouldn't want to get into, but in this little area, a couple feet out, you'd be good to go. And so yeah, this here is one of my favorite places about staying at this campground is there's a beach right here for you. And the view down the river, because you kind of get to be almost feel like you're in the river, looking down the river at the mountain and everything else. But nonetheless, we're gonna go back to that trail and we are going to climb. It's a very nice climb trail. You will see it right away here. By the top, I will be out of breath and that's gonna be fun, but it's totally worth it because it takes you up to a different part of Golden, little neighborhood area, and there's a whole bike park I found up there, which I did not know about until this trip. So super excited about that.
Now we've hit the climb trail, so the first little section here is pretty flat, just kind of follows the side, because it does go from the campground actually past behind the schools and then ends up at a roadway. At the end here I take a left, and this is actually the start of the climb. Again, this is a shared use trail, so you're going to have pedestrians, people with strollers, other bikes. It is wide enough to pass 2 bikes at a time, where you'll be able to pass other people, which is super awesome, even though it kind of looks like it's just a single track here. Very nice shale, well packed pretty much in the middle, nothing's really too loose. A little bit on the sides, kind of the gravel gets pushed off and you will find it a little bit looser. As you go up, you don't really realize how much you've climbed because of its slight gradient until you kind of get to the corners and have a chance to slow down and look down. Once you start looking back down the valley, you realize how high you've actually come. So this here is a super awesome trail. Such a nice way to get between kind of the lower Golden area up into the neighborhood. Allows access for really anyone to easily go up or down. And then the coming down, which you'll see at the end of this video, is a really fun way to kind of rip down this path. Since you have good visibility, you can get some really good speed. And then once you hit the top here, it kind of flattens back out and you can get some more speed again.
Okay, this here is pretty much the top. So now we just have a really nice, flowy, fairly wide trail. Just bomb down. And there's other couple trails that come off it. So if I were to get off here, that's gonna take us to the jump park, so we're gonna come back around that way. Fun little section because you can actually get quite a bit of speed, especially after the climb there. Doing a climb first thing in the morning might not have been the best idea, considering I had no warm up, but definitely warmed up now, that's for sure. And yeah, this is just a sweet mountain trail. We're up actually quite high. You don't realize how much of a climb it is until you're at the top looking down. Also, if you were just walking, they do have shortcuts here for anyone walking. It's basically just stairways that go more straight up. You're not allowed bikes on them, both because they're narrow stairs and because they don't want them to get wrecked, tire tracks, or running over people because it is quite steep. Okay, so this is pretty much trail end. If we go left, that's where we're gonna end up going. But I found yesterday, it came this way. I believe you can actually go right downhill. It's kind of a log there, so it'd be in the way. But look at this view. So I got a photo here last night because I was exploring around. That's kind of how I found this trail. And look at this view of Golden. We got one rail yard across the side there, another one over there. That's along the campground, and we have the whole main of Golden right in the middle here. Over there, you can kind of see some of the ski runs and stuff. That's the Kicking Horse Resort where Boo the bear was. So that's where our trail came from. So now we're gonna cut straight through this field. Beautiful day to be out again. Has yet to be a bad day out here. Okay, so we're gonna cut through the neighborhood here. Over to our next set of trail. If I'm correct, it should be this one. That's straight through, and I could be completely wrong. So we are out to find out. Yep, this is the one I came up yesterday. Basically, I'm doing reverse what I did last night. Last night was kind of an exploration, see if there's anything good to video. I figured this is pretty fun, good little trail, especially in the area to explore. Okay, this was, yes. Okay, just gotta remember, reverse order here. It's a little bit harder to remember exactly where I was at. So last night, originally I was gonna go down this path, but there was a big buck deer sitting there, and then I looked up the map later, that actually just goes down the hill to a road. So that wasn't gonna be anything exciting. But over here, we have another lookout with 2 benches. Okay, so continue on from this viewpoint. This here is why I like to travel. Okay, so it looks like this path, I think I'm farther than I was last night. Oh, there's a map board. Oh no, this might have been it. So it looks like this path also just goes down the hill here, but I see there's another map. So, should be the same map I seen the other day, just in a different location. Let's see what we got. Okay, you are here. Reflection Lake Overlook. Sweet, oh, it's Reflection Lake down there. Good to know. And yes, they have a disc golf course here, which is super cool because I love disc golf, but I didn't bring my discs, so I didn't even think about it coming on this trip that they would even have any courses, that I'd find any, or that I even have time for it. But being I'm here now and how close it is, would have loved to play this. Same with the one on the mountain that I found. So let's rock it. So I guess if you're ever coming through this area, watch out for flying discs. Usually people yell for if you got a disc coming towards you. But nonetheless, again, nice beautiful treed-in area, multi-use trail, and disc golf course. Okay, so this is the start of the bike park. I'm just gonna tease it, a bunch of jumps, wood sections, those kind of things. We're gonna save that for another video. Friend Justin's showing up later today, so we're going to be out here for the next couple days. We're getting a lot of footage then, like a whole video on this park then. But nonetheless, it's a really cool park. Stay tuned for that video. So now I have 2 decisions. I have what looks to be another climb trail called 7 Up, because this is Mount 7, I believe. Or I could take this left here, which will loop me back around to the path I originally climbed up out of the campground. Even though I'm having a hard time catching my breath here, I think I want to go for the Mount 7 one because we're on an adventure tour right now. I have no need to get back to the campground anytime soon. Had a good breakfast, drank lots of water, still have lots of water and snacks with me, so let's go for the climb, see where this goes. This is all gonna be new to me. Looks like it's all uphill for the first little bit, so excited, but uphill means on the way back, I get to go downhill, and that's the exciting part. So it's gonna be worth it. So I just got finished the 7 Up climb trail here that goes up Mount 7. Went a lot farther than I thought it was gonna go. Found a bunch of their downhill trails. I'm gonna make that a whole separate video because that's a whole nother trail system and a whole bunch of other stuff, and there's so much to be done there. Definitely didn't have the right bike for it. Other thing, because we're just going to be finish off this video going down the rest of this trail that is from behind the jump park back down to the campground. That's the one we climbed out of. We're only going to be running the GoPro and the helmet. We had a little bit of mishap with the mount. You'll see that in the next video. That'll be the one I'll post after this. Will be our climb and our descent of some of the trails on Mount 7 here. So I'm not going to delay this any further. Let's hit this trail back on down to the campground. That's the one we climbed out of. Again, it's a shared use trail, so can't go too fast, but it is fun if you got some sections where you can see and you can rock it out a little bit. Let's hit it.
Since I had so many issues with audio gear on this run, the GoPro audio was okay, but there was a lot of shaking noise from the camera, so I'm just doing this back when I'm editing. So yeah, this is the shared trail down. Again, fun little trail. As you've seen, we passed some people. I just pulled over just so we had extra clearance. But once you're down here at the bottom, yeah, you have your options to either go back to the street, back into the campground, or back to that path that we actually did fully start on and loop back around and into the town of Golden. So stay tuned for our next video, which is going to be me doing my bit of a climb up part of Mount 7, a very little part versus the whole size of the mountain, and then discover a new trail, and you'll actually see what happened and why we are down to one camera at the end of this video. So that will be fun, and then yeah, we got some more videos coming up with the jump park, and then some more of the trails of Mount 7. So definitely stay tuned for more, and we'll see you next time.